Hey, good morning, children. Welcome to a lovely morning, all of you. Before we start with our day today, please, I would like you all to sit up straight and be little calm and quiet and concentrate. You should not be lying down, you should be sitting up straight. And the reason of sitting up straight is the movement of blood, that is, the blood circulation should be proper. When your blood circulation is proper, a proper amount of oxygen is going into your mind, children, and you're able to accept the things, adapt it, learn it very nicely. So it's very important. Just close your eyes for 1 minute and relax yourself. Are they wanting it? Do they need it? So you have to, as a marketer, the first feature is to fulfill the needs and wants of the people. So before you do your production of the goods, as a marketer, you need to know this. The second thing is creating a market offering. Listen to this carefully because it is, you will not be able to get it if you are not listening carefully. Creating a market offer. Market offer means it should be a total package. There is going to be, I'm going to tell in more detail, children, fulfilling needs and wants. You're going to create a market offering having 4 P's, as the word we had underlined. The product has to have a customer value, and there has to be an exchange mechanism. Should be there. Now, these 4 things are the highlighters of your definition. What do you actually, when you define marketing, these 4 things are highlighted: fulfilling needs and wants, creating market offerings, creating customer value, and exchange mechanism. When you talk about fulfilling needs and wants, that is, we said the focus of marketing is going to be on satisfying needs and wants of individuals and groups. Your need must be that you want to go from one place to another. That is your need. You want to move, you have to go to office, you have to go to school, you want to go somewhere, but you need to travel and you have various options. You can go by, you can go by scooty, you can go by auto rickshaw, you can go by car, you can go by bus. Now, but your want is something different. You can go by a Maruti car, a simple car, but you want to go by a BMW. Want. The need is only to travel. You want to go from one place to another. So anything could have done. But you want to go and travel in a luxurious car. So the marketer first has to study that, is it a need? Is he trying to satisfy the need? And is it according to the want of the people? These people, when he is for whom he is making the product, what are they wanting? What they are wanting, and also they are going to study the demand too. So want, need, and wants are to be studied. This is the first step. So once you have studied this, the second thing is going to keep in mind is to create a market offer. Now, children, what is a market offer? Now listen, market offer means it is a complete package of the product you're producing. That is, what are the features of the product, the quality of the product, the size of the product, the color of the product, the design of the product, the brand name you're going to keep of the product. So you're deciding everything about the product. One thing, this is so there. You're talking about the product. You also have to keep in mind the another thing which should be there in the package is the price of the product. That should be acceptable to the target market. Not only this, the third thing you're going to keep in mind is that are you making the goods available at the place where they're demanding it? That is, it should be placed there where the goods are demanded. If you're providing the goods in a village, you're providing BMW there in a village, what is the use? You have to provide the goods at a place in metropolitans at a very focal point central areas where it is going to be accessible to people. So this is third point. Another thing you're going to keep in mind is promotion. If the people are not aware about the product, they are not going to buy it because they don't know that product has come into the market. So as a marketer, you have to create a complete market offer. So as the circle is showing, by your hands, I'm saying this, I'm denoting that in totality, an offer has to be created having product. You have to work on your product also. You have to work on your price also of the product, where you're going to offer that product, and you have to promote that product also, giving advertisement. So this is creating a market offer. So the marketer first he is going to study, fulfill the needs and wants of the people. He is going to ensure the product is producing that is satisfying needs and wants. Second is he is creating a market offer. And what is offer? It is in totality a complete package, an offer comprising of the product in which he is going to take care of the size, style, color, design of the product, the price of the product, and making it available at a place and ensuring that he is working on promotion too later. So he has to create a market offer. So marketing has another, this is an important feature. Then is the third feature is that customer value. Now this word, what does customer value means? When you are going to go to, suppose you go to a market and you say you want to buy a pencil, and the shopkeeper says that this pencil is going to be of 60 rupees, 6060. Your eyes are going to be widened up. Why? Why it is going to be so costly? Why it is so costly? The customer, you say it's a pencil, I'm going to sharpen it out and it is going to, it is going to go off after say a week or so. Why I should pay so much? The amount, listen, the amount which we are separating from ourselves, that is rupees 60, are we deriving that much of satisfaction from the product? You remember this, children, people will buy the product only and only if they are getting balanced, equal satisfaction. They say, na, paisa vasool. That is, you are getting 100% satisfaction from that product. You have given money, and in return, you are getting the product, and that is, it is balanced. You are getting the value for money. We sometimes say, go and see this movie, it is value for money. Go and buy this product, it is value for money. It is getting, the type of quality they're giving, it's value for money. We buy it, there's a whole rush of people to buy that product. Why? Because they know that the money they are separating from themselves, and in return the product they're getting, that is justified. Are you getting what is the meaning of customer value? So what is customer value? While buying a product, the customer analyze cost and satisfaction derived from it. If he is not satisfied, there is going to be a bad word of mouth and people will not buy that product. So, as a marketer, we have to see that we are giving value to the customer through that product. So the value is justified. The person is satisfied. The fourth point is exchange mechanism. There is not possible if you are producing the goods and keeping it yourself, it will never be termed as business. A marketer has to ensure that the goods have to be exchanged for something, for some consideration. It can be anything value, it can be monetary, it can be anything valuable. So if you see this diagram, you see the product is going to be given to the customer and the customer is going to pay you. So there has to be the exchange mechanism, then only marketing will take place. So it has to be exchanged. So these are the four features of marketing which you have to keep in mind. Fine. So what are the features? Let's see. Right? Fulfilling needs and wants. See, need is traveling, but you might be wanting it. So the marketer will study the needs and wants. He is going to create an offer. Create an offer with the help of 4Ps. He will ensure that everything is being taken care of. Fine. He is also going to take care of the customer value, that is, the amount he is charging and the satisfaction people are getting. Both these things are balanced. And there is exchange mechanism. The goods are going to be, they have to be sent into the market for sale. Fine. Now we come to what can be marketed. When you say this, what can be marketed, we say what can be marketed. Any products, they can be marketed. So when we say a product can be marketed, but what is that product? Product is something which is going to provide us some kind of a satisfaction. It is of utility to us. So product can be said as a bundle of utilities. So we know this, the product can be marketed, which is going to satisfy our needs. It is a bundle of utility. So products can be anything like objects. It is car, it is TV, it is footwear, it is toothpaste. Anything can be taken up, or your iPods and all these things, objects, they can be marketed. Only the objects? Only these things can be marketed? No. Anything which is going to be of value. Any person has value for something that can be marketed. So what are the other things? Other than objects, what can be marketed? Services can be marketed. Services are going to be like healthcare is there, insurance, banking is there. So it can be marketed. So services like insurance, PTMs, online tradings, transportation, BPOs, all these things can be marketed. Insurance policy, you see how people are, they talk about and they want to sell those policies to you. Banking people are calling you up regularly, they want to sell you, they want to encourage you to take the loans. So they want that more people are taking loans from from the bank. So they're marketing the services. So services also here becomes a product because that is of utility to others. So that can also be, because it can be marketed. So for us, so what can be marketed? It is a product which is generally a bundle of utility. So anything which is providing utility to a person is termed as a product, and that can be marketed. Ideas can be marketed. Can you see this? Blood donation camps are there. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is there. Digital India, is this the campaign is there. Polio vaccinations, when it was being given and they wanted to eradicate polio from our country, the disease like this, there was a very big campaign which was being launched. Do Boond polio, if you remember. Then can persons be marketed? Yes. If you see in the election time, they have big posters of these candidates, and they are taking their names, and they are they have that mic and marketing that person and asking people to vote that person. So the person is getting marketed. So it means a person can also be marketed. So what about other things? Place can also be marketed. Yes. If you see tourism, when we talk of People are going from one place to another, and it has been encouraged. You see in television, you have those ads, Padharo Rajasthan May, when they say this, and they are talking about, a different country travel agencies. They are selling, there are so many advertisements in the newspaper. They are selling the packages to go abroad, isn't it? So the places are also being marketed. So when you say what can be marketed, we generally say a product can be marketed, but a product is a bundle of utilities. Anything which is of utility to other person can be marketed. So the crux is, now you have seen these are the things which can be marketed. So there comes the crux. The crux is anything of value to any other person, it can be marketed. So anything can be marketed, but it should be of value to other person. Now, now we come to the marketing management philosophies. This word, your self-check quiz is going to be based on this only, children. Philosophies. I want to tell you a story form. Listen to this philosophies. We also call them as concepts. Now, what are these philosophies means? That people have been selling the goods, marketer has been making the goods and selling it into the market, but there has been a scenario, a scenario going on in the market. Now, what kind of a scenario am I talking of? Let's talk about the different scenarios, the concepts, the philosophies which are being followed in marketing management. Now, what are these philosophies? Very important. And if you are listening carefully, children, you will be able to attempt the answer very quickly in your later exams also. But if you are not listening, then there will be a problem later. So let's see what are these philosophies on which the marketing is based. There are different types of philosophies. The first one is production philosophy. We also call it as concepts. So the word can come as concepts or philosophies. So you don't have to, get confused. What is the meaning? Why, what is concept and what is philosophies? It means one and the same thing. There is a production concept, there is a product concept, there is a selling concept, there is a marketing concept, and there is a societal marketing concept. I repeat, production concept, product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, and societal marketing concept. Let's talk about the first concept, which is the production. Remember, this is production, not product. Now, the story goes like this. When there was industrial revolution came, what happened was the goods were started being made on machines. Till now, what was happening was people were not getting any goods. So the moment the goods used to come into the market, the people started grabbing those products. So the main focus of the marketeer was to produce the goods as much as possible because the demand of any and every kind of a product was there. So what was the main focus was that they were looking for goods which were affordable and available to them. People were buying it. So this was production concept. Let's see what is production concept now. Now the story is like this. Industrial revolution, production concept came. According to this concept, consumers, they favor those products which are widely available at a lower price. So anywhere they were getting the goods, means nearby, any kind of a product they were getting, they were buying it because that was affordable. So availability and affordability became the word. Please see, this word is very important. Availability, these words, availability and affordability is a word coming under production concept. People wanted to buy the product, whatever is coming into the market, quantity. They had to focus only on quantity, not on quality. Still not come, only quantity. So they were producing in huge bulk. So quantity was the word in production concept. Then came the aim of this was to produce, to earn more and more profits by large scale production. So the marketeers started focusing on producing more because whatever they were producing was being sold. People were buying the products, whatever products were made available, and at affordable price, at a lower price, they were grabbing those things. Now, this happened in a very early era. This is what was happening. So the concept which was prevalent in the market was production concept. That is, you make the goods available at an affordable price, and you see the market was brimming with profits then. So anything, whatever was being, anything whichever is being produced, it is being forwarded. It is being sold. People are grabbing it badly. So this was production concept. Children, I repeat it. This is production concept. Got it? Now, every marketer started producing too much, and the market was filled with products. People did not want anything and they were satisfied now. The scenario changed. The concept changed. The focus changed. Now the focus was the product concept came. Now, what is this product concept, children? See, the word is product. Product. The focus was now shifted from production to product. When you say this product, means that the focus was on improving the quality, the features of the product, the style of the product. Now, people, when they were going into the market, they started saying, show me that product which nobody has. It should be totally different. Mine should be totally different. Make it specially for me. This so everybody is having. So everybody was having because of the concept of production. But now people started saying, they started becoming choosy. They wanted a selected type of a product. So they started looking. So marketeers, they started saying, we have come with a phone with the added feature, with a different feature which nobody has. Now this washing powder is different. It is going to clean all the, all the dirt of 10 years. So they started coming out with something new features in the product. The bags which the people were using, there were different type of bags which was in which there were different compartments. Now the pittu bags, they started coming in where there was pockets differently placed and segregated so nicely. Earlier it was only the bags, simple bags were being made. Everything, now the strollers started coming in. Why? Because now the quality started improving. So the focus was on the features. The stress was on quality production rather than on quantity. Quantity was being focused by production concept, but this is product concept. So focus is on quality, features, performance. So product improvement was considered to the key to success, and the marketer who were focusing on product improvement, they started earning profits more. So you see the concept, the things have started changing. Now it is the product concept which was dominating the market. Fine. Now every marketer started doing this. Everybody started producing quality products. Now when this was being done, it was not enough that you are sending the goods, into the market with a different with a different feature. It was necessary that you are using another concept, that was selling concept. You have to make people buy the product. You had to attract people. You have to convince them. You have to lure people. You have to use selling strategies, marketing strategies, sales promotion strategies. You have to be there with the customer and saying, my product is good. You have to yell it loudly and you had to sell that product. Now, the very important sentence here was bending the customer according to the product. You have the product, but you make him realize you need it, you need it, you need it. So this was bending the customer according to the product. Product was there in your hand, but you were bending the customer, and people started manipulating the customers for sales volume. It turned out to be bad. Then came selling. After selling concept, it was being realized this is short lived. People are feeling cheated with this. So now another concept came, the main concept, which was marketing concept. And what is marketing concept? You all know. They started studying the market. They started realizing what is the demand of the customer, and they started producing the good according to the wants of the customer, because customer is the king of the market. So they started identifying needs and producing goods accordingly. And the aim was profit maximization, yes. But remember, this word has to come along. Customer satisfaction has to be there. Okay, so this was the marketing concept with customer satisfaction. But when you talk about marketing concept, we cannot be too short because we have to do it in detail. Now, what is marketing concept? It has certain pillars of marketing. What do you do in marketing concept? We identify the target market first, then we understand target market means whom we are going to cater: women, children, elderly people, men, whom. So we identify the market, then we understand what is their need and want. Then we produce the good according to their needs and wants. Then we ensure that the goods which are going to the customer, it is satisfying the need of the target market. But remember, all these things have to be done on profit, otherwise where is business? The basic will be gone. So you have to do ensure profit, but with satisfying the customer's need. Now, marketing started saying that whatever you demand and you need and you want, we are going to produce it. But there were certain things which came out, that something like you are producing the goods, but your industries are polluting the environment. A lot of money you are earning through production of tobacco, but that is spoiling our society. So the extension came of marketing that let it not be. Now people, the organization, they had that societal responsibility also. So what was that societal responsibility? That became societal marketing concept. Now, what is the societal marketing concept, children? According to this concept, the marketing strategy is that it should honor social values. Social values means along with customer satisfaction, there should be environmental conservation. You should be taking care of social, ecological, ethical aspect of marketing also. So examples are public health, education, employment generation, poverty eradication, pollution control. These are the examples of societal concept of marketing. So only marketing will not do. So it has to be, these concepts should be there. So this is how the scenario kept on changing from production to product, from product to selling, from selling to marketing, and from marketing to societal marketing. Now, because we are short of time, I am going to put up this comparison we are going to do in the next class, and after giving you the revision of the philosophy, children, the self-check quiz comes here quickly. You just take a snapshot of this. I'm reading it out quickly. Which of the following is concerned with the quality performance of product? Product concept, production concept, selling concept, or marketing concept? They all are concept questions. Dash philosophy of marketing management focuses on availability and affordability of a product. Dash is an extension of marketing concept. Dash philosophy of marketing management focuses on social and ethical aspect of marketing. And fifth question is, Under which philosophy of marketing efforts are made to bring down the cost of production to the minimum, where cost is to be taken into consideration. Production concept, product concept, selling concept, and marketing concept. Very good responses coming, children. This time it was around 40 children, approximately 40. And now I want 100 at least children to participate in this. Marketing, you have to be on your toes. It's going to be easy and interesting, children. So they are expecting good answers, good number of answers from you and correct answers. And thank you for today, and God bless you all.